Yo, how are we doing, everybody? Today it is time to play Pokemon Red on the original Game Boy. Or, well, an emulator for it anyways. Oh, and none of my buttons work. That's not good. Did I switch my D input and X input? I think I did. Yo, give me 2 seconds. Oh yeah, nah, the inputs are being detected differently. That's fine, but yo, Carvia's in here. What's up, Carvia? Nice to see you, man. Doomsday with the Get Good, yo. It's nice to be on Twitch again. It's been a little bit. All that dying and stuff. I mean, I'm still dying a little bit, but I'm mostly there. Oh, yo, that, my last donation name's too big. Let's see, can I make that a little bit smaller? Try this. There we go. It looks a little less tacky. Alright, new... Oh wait, no. You don't choose new game instantly, Vinx. You have to set the things. You have to set the text speed, turn off battle animations. It's been a while since I've played Pokemon Red. So expect a lot of mistakes. But nah, man, I got this. I got this. Options, fast, off, and go. Okay, so this is Professor Oak. He is a Pokemon professor. You see, in this world, there are creatures called Pokemon. There are these pocket monsters. And yo, Super Sin Slayer, with the 100 bits, get good and get good soon. Yo, thank you, Super Sin Slayer. I appreciate it, man. Yo, that is super nice of you. But yeah. This is the world of Pokemon, and I named myself A and my rival B. We've been rivals ever since childhood, or since babyhood? I don't know. Apparently, like, one of us would make the other baby cry, because we were like OP baby rivals. I don't know, maybe I stole like his bottle or something. But yeah, we've been rivals ever since we were baby. I mean, I've seen stuff like that happen, right? Where, like, you just put two babies next to each other, and the other baby, like, it doesn't quite have, it can't, like, stand on its own, right? But you'll, like, put your hands there to, like, try to help the baby stand, and it starts trying to jump, because, you know, it's a baby, and that's what babies do. And then the other baby just cries, because it, like, it can't take that much, stimulation that close to it. It's like, no, that jumping baby is scary. And the baby cries. Gary equals Broly? Yo, confirmed, man. That is a true story. Don't make those babies cry. They'll come back, make you pay for it. I mean, obviously, I don't remember if I ever made any babies cry as a baby. Because I was a baby! Alright, speaking of babies, let's beat our rival real fast. Him and his baby Bulbasaur. So, I say baby, but it's like level 5. I mean, to be fair, level 5 is the level for babies in like most of the generations, but then they moved it to 1. Alright. Oh wait, you only do one Tail Whip, thanks. Only one Tail Whip. The old strats is 2 Tail Whips. Oh, he failed a growl? Oh man. Yeah, I really should have gone for the other strat, man. But... okay, yeah, nah. This is fine. 2 Tail Whips, 4 tackles, GG. GG, we take those. Super VP saying, you're not dead? Yo, I'm not dead, Super VP, we did it! We did it, man. It's been tough, but somehow I've managed to hold on to life. I am still dying of death disease. I have not recovered. Absolutely not. Like, essentially, I find myself in states of extremely chronic pain. That's really bad. But, it's been reducing, and I don't, yeah, I'm not in that state as often as I used to be. So I'm like, nah, man, it's time to get back in that stream life. And yo, dude, it is King Hippo with the host. Yo, let's go, King Hippo. You know, much appreciation, my good man. Yo, how we doing, everybody? Coming in from King Hippo's stream. King Hippo himself. Yeah, what were we playing today? Yeah, wait, today's Sunday. What does King Hippo play on Sundays? Is that the ROM hack day? I don't remember. I don't want to fight a second Pidgey. And Wolfgang saying, at Super to you, what's up, Vanks? Yo, nothing much. Doomsday saying yesterday, it sounded like you were feeling pretty bad. Yo, that's my secret. I've been feeling bad every single day, man. Like, it's been pretty bad. But it's not as bad. I have, like, some medications now. I, am just practicing certain things that are, you know, helping me to be a bit more healthy. And I'm not dead! Like, I'm right here, not being dead, so that's pretty cool. It's Saturday? Oh, today is Saturday, you're right! King Hippo doesn't stream on Saturdays, except for when he does. I'm delirious a little bit. You hope I feel better? Oh, I definitely feel a lot better than I did the day before, but, you know, I might be a little early on this, because, like, here's how it goes, right? Like, I went probably about a good 5 days of being in, like, some of the worst pain I've ever been in, and then yesterday, the pain was only, like, half as bad, dude. Good to go. So, yeah, no, man. I'm hoping that I actually am better, because, you know, taking this medications and stuff. So, like, hopefully I'm on the road to recovery. We shall see. And yo, SL Weed saying good luck with your runs. Yo, thank you SL Weed, I appreciate it, man. Yo, I'm so rusty though. I haven't been doing anything in forever. Now I'm just jumping straight back into the Pokemon. But we'll see. Hippo was playing CC number 2. Oh snap, Compact Challenge number 2? Oh dude, I haven't seen that level in forever. I still have pictures on this computer, man. Why did I walk to the left? But I still have pictures on this computer of, like, the different versions. Compact Challenge number 2. Very interesting Mario Maker level. Went through so many iterations. Oh, man. Don't push myself too much? Oh, definitely will not. Like, odds are this will be a short stream, I promise you. Odds are, like... Okay, let me put it this way. We are more likely to have a short stream. And yo, Inviso with the 100 bits. Yo, thank you very much. Yo, Inviso OP. Alright, and then we're gonna have 7 Pokeballs. Yo, we're more likely to have a short stream because I'm trying to take it easy than we are to run into 2 Jigglypuffs in a row. If I run into 2 Jigglypuffs in a row, man, like... Nah, it just won't even happen. What are the odds? It won't happen. And yo, Jaleel's in here as well. And Valiant saying, so, starting to drink water made me about as sick as you. Joking, but the sickness is true and it's OP. Oh no, Valiant! Yo, I hope you feel better, man. Yo, hope you feel better real soon. Sickness is no fun. But I'm glad you're drinking water, though I'm not glad if the water made you sick. Didn't make that rookie mistake that I did where you're like drinking the water in a different foreign country. Yo, don't do that. It's so bad. Oh, I didn't do that right at all. Yeah, Rip Nido Ball Manip is too hard, guys. It's too hard. That's fine. I'll get him on the second ball. Yeah, 1 vote for Battle Kid Inviso, and you hope I'm feeling better. I appreciate it. And Wolfgang, I never saw the solution until today. Oh, cool stuff, Wolfgang. Yeah, you must have missed out way back when, man. Yeah. Look at that 732 Nidoran. Feels real bad. Could have been way better than that. Could have been way better, but I couldn't do the manip. It was too bad at the video game. And yeah, Super Sin Slayer putting his vote towards Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. It's a good game. And you know, Doomsday says Vinx is more likely to have a short stream than he is to get sub 50 after Lieutenant Surge. That's a good point. That's a pretty good point. That's spot on, man. That's spot on. Alright, so like I want to reset because of the terrible Nidoran, but like 732, what even? Who even cares? That's nothing. That's nothing. Nolan says, nah, my water is clean, but my body isn't used to the lack of Pepsi Cola, so it's not that easy to change. Oh yeah? Is that what it is? Is it like an addiction thing, or like... I don't know exactly how that all plays out, but that's intense, man. Either way, take it easy. I want you to take care of yourself for sure. Yeah, what's this Viridian Forest right now with the 0 encounters? I know that's average, but like, I swear it's not actually average. And yeah, Super BP, did you know that some waters... Oh, Super BP, let's not go there. Let's not do that. This isn't a King Hippo stream. Now. Oh, is my HP that low? Oh yeah, Nidoran was kicking my butt. And I got poisoned turn 1. Oh boy. Oh, golly gee, man. Wait, I did the 2 tail whips, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, this is real. Oh, I'm dead. I died on that turn. Whoops, what was I doing attacking at 4 HP? Rookie move. That's real bad, man. Alright. Let's go ahead and try that again. It was bad anyways. See, clearly what happened there is the game cheated, and that's why I didn't get world record. But this time, I'm feeling it. Now, Valiant says, I know that's what it is. Watch some videos on the subject online. The body doesn't really accept a sudden change without a fight. Yo, that's fair, man. That makes plenty of sense. It's unfortunate, though. Yeah, nah. Getting away from an addiction can be tough. Imagine not playing video games. Oh man, that happened to me once. Those were real tough times. The middle of nowhere. No internet. The only games I had were like the ones on my 3DS. Oh man. It was tough. I was playing games I wouldn't normally play. Like I played, what was it? The Ambassador Program games. I was playing like Wario Land, Metroid 1, Zelda 2. But it was tough, man. I needed my fix. I was all out of video games to play. So, we went down that dark path. Started playing the games I didn't want to play. Though, I did stumble across a couple of cool games. That, let's see, what were they? Dungeon Defenders? I never would have played that before. That game was pretty cool. Heavy Rain? I never would have played that. But it was actually really cool. And then, what else? Catherine? Catherine was great. I love Catherine. Though that game's a little mature is all. Yo, you're serious about your apology? Yo, no worries, Super BP. It's all good. And oh wait, no, I already read that. Well, it's not that just that it's a sudden change. Oh yeah, it's multiple things. Like, it is what it is. Valiant saying, well, I did decrease my consumption by around 70%, so there's that. Yo, that's awesome. I'm super happy for you, Valiant. Super happy. Super baby run you. Yo, sometimes your run is just a baby run. But we still try our hardest. Yo, I appreciate the critical hit I got there, but like, can I have another one? One more crit, please. Cause like, this is not an optimal Bulbasaur, not by a long shot. No, sir. Ah, missed the tackle. Yeah, nah, we out. We out. Cause like, I've memorized it now. On Bulbasaur Feint, it takes another 17 seconds until you start moving. So it's like, I'm probably gonna feint this Bulbasaur around like, I don't know, maybe like 245. Gonna be like a 302 Bulbasaur. Which I mean isn't the worst, but like, that's just my estimate there. Like, if I miss again, or it gets off another growl, and I'm just losing all the speed ties, it could go worse than that. I don't want to gamble on a slow time. I'll gamble for a decent time. But if I'm gambling to get to the decent time, no thanks. Doomsday saying, please use the whisper window for whispers. Seriously, Twitch? Huh. Did Twitch just tell you to use whispers? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Vex says, if you want more fun math, a Lurfadturts. Wow, thanks, phone. Yo, I don't know what you were trying to type, but I don't think it was Lurfadturts. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if that's fun math. You tried to use /W and it wouldn't let you? Yo, is /W a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that was exclusive to World of Warcraft. Yeah, I want a Squirtle. Yeah, I want to give him a name. His name is I. Not anymore? Yo, rest in peace, man. Yo, that's a shame! There's this whole whisper function where you can /W, apparently, to whisper people. I didn't know that was a thing. I completely missed out, and now it's not there anymore. Oh well, I wasn't using it anyway, so it doesn't affect me, but rest in peace. You know, Vex saying a perfect Route 1 into Nidoquetch takes 350 minutes. So whatever time you leave the lab after Bulba fight, that's your Nido split. Oh yeah? Fair enough. That's interesting. You can keep track of your time with encounters. Yeah, I've never really done that for me. It's more like, oh hey, I got a good Bulbasaur fight. Now let us just hope and bless RNG that we don't have 5-7 encounters in Route 1. That's how I live my life. Like, I'm not a super stickler on tracking my time. But I do know if I have 5-7 encounters, I'm gonna cry. That I can tell you. I don't wanna cry. Crying's lame. I mean, I say I'm not a super stickler on time, but at the same time, like, if I enter Pokemart at like 6:20, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm gonna fight this Pidgey. It's gonna be the only Pidgey. It's gonna be a 3-turn Pidgey, too. Look at this go. See? Critical hit, turn 1. 3-hit Pidgey confirmed. Yeah. Pidgey's gonna crit me too. That's fine. 3-turn Pidgey. GG. And Doomsday saying, by the way, I take it you guys have seen the Pokemon Red Race from SGDQ 2016. I did, but I also watched it 2 years ago. So, if you want to ask me anything about it, I don't remember. Not at all. I don't remember a single thing. Oh! I'm pretty sure they use different palettes. I want to say they use different palettes. But, again, that's all I got. I don't remember. Vex says, I play the start of this game too much. I spend my time doing pointless math. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Vexatious. I mean, there's not a lot else to do. It's like, yeah, man, walking through here, here's a encounter here that's gonna cost me about 11-12 seconds. You know, add that to my time. Ah, yeah, that puts me about here, so I can get this time at Nidoran. As long as XYZ happens. And yo, Time Hero's in here. What's up, Time Hero? Yo, Vexatious. I was playing the other day. I was playing some Overwatch. With, this person I met online, right? Cause, like, I've been trying out solo Overwatch. Hasn't been going too good. I started this season, I think, around 2,600. Climbed to 2,700. Back down to 2,600. Then I was like, nah, let's just hard solo, no more duo queues, hard solo. I went from 2,600 to 2,800, and then from 2,800 back down to 2,600. I'm like, okay, this is impossible. Like, there's no way. So I'm like, I want to find people to play with. Like, I want to have these bigger groups. I want to 6-stack my way to diamond. That's the secret. And so I put my information out on like every single platform I could find for like grouping up with people on Overwatch for PC and North America servers. And I've played with a few people. Most of them were pretty bad. One of them was like this wannabe Twitch streamer that was like throwing his, you know, Twitch at everybody that he's playing with. And it's like, dude, if your only viewers are random people that play with you, like, it's not a viable strategy for like growing on Twitch at all. But anyways, I eventually found this one person that plays Brigitte, which, you know, my most played character this season is Brigitte. Kentre's most played character is also Brigitte. But I've looked at Brigitte's stats a lot, you know, because I was comparing myself with my friend. Obviously, he does more damage, I'm more objective-based. But this Brigitte just blew both of us out of the water, man. And we both have an above-average win rate. But she had like a 70% win rate or something, and all of her stats were just like 1,000 higher in like every category. It was ridiculous. And they had just made it into Diamond, and I was like, why does this person want to play with me? I don't know, but we played together, and we won so many games. I can't even tell you, dude. It was beautiful. Alright, can I catch this Nidoran, though? Like, let's see. Yeah, Nidomanip. So I didn't drop 1,000 points, lucky you? Yo, it's impossible to drop 1,000 points. Like, the lowest I've ever dropped in, like, forever is, I think, like, 400 SR, going from 2,800 to 2,400. It doesn't go that low, man. Impossible. But yeah, I finally got back up to 2,800 again. And like, I know if we would have played longer, I easily would have hit Diamond with this person. They were just so good. They were just so aware of things, right? Because like, one, she kept defeating Pharahs. Like, she would just flail them out of the sky, which is just amazing. Like, the accuracy you need. This is like a cooldown based ability. If you miss the attack, that's it. And even then, like, the flail in and of itself does not do enough damage to knock out Pharah. Like, he has to work with other people to do that, but she was still consistently taking down Pharahs. And just her awareness. Like, there were so many times, like, I would tank as Reinhardt in almost all the games. And yeah, she would just open up the enemy Reinhardt so I could get the free pin or the free Earth Shatter. If I was like being dove by like a diva or something, she would always use the flail to knock them away, stuff like that. She would always focus down healers. Like, say I was being diva for a moment, and I was jumping on top of Mercy, and the Mercy tried to run away from me, she would just run into Brigitte's arms. It was so good. And yo, Time Hero! Subscribing with a tier 2 sub 3 months in a row. Can't not be subbed. How else will I tell you to get good when you mess up the run? Yo, man. Yo, that is the best. And Nura says, that was my sister. She said GG. Yo, was that your sister, Nura? She was the best. Not just Brigitte, but best player in Overwatch I've ever played with. Such game awareness, man. So good. Like, I wouldn't say, like, she didn't occasionally have tunnel vision, but, oh my goodness. And yeah, just the quality of the games were so good, too. So good. Vexane, also, by the way, my last packet this semester goes in on Monday. Then you're on summer break until July. Let's grind it out. Map awareness OP. Yo, map awareness is, like, the most overpowered thing. Because people just don't get it, man. They get way too focused on, there's a guy! I gotta shoot him! And, like, I get it. It is a first-person shooter. But no, you gotta do other things. Speaking of doing other things, let's go ahead and heal Squirtle. I'm at 27 HP. And here we go. Are you ready? Promise to pay attention, Vex? Yeah, that would be nice. 'Cause yeah, man, like, I don't know. Everyone has tunnel vision to a degree, but he had the smallest amount of tunnel vision I've ever seen out of any person I've ever played with in the game. It was so good. Doomsday says, my map awareness is why I would body Vinks back in the day in League of Legends. I'm sure. Totally. Why don't you play me in Overwatch? A game that, you know, is fun. Oh, but you have to buy the game. So do that too. Alright, let's switch to Nidoran. Time Hero says, and I'll pull all of that towards Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. Yo, let's go. Yo, is Tenth Doctor in here right now? I don't know if Tenth Doctor's actually in here to update the games list. I think he was earlier. You only play good games? Yo, what is this meme about Overwatch not being a good game when it's one of the top games on Twitch? Like, I remember, yeah, it was Doomsday himself, right? When, like, Overwatch first came out and it was, like, one of the top 5 games on Twitch. He was like, yeah, this game's not gonna last. It's not gonna stay up there. And then it did. You know, it's still up there. It's, you know, alongside all the other greats, League of Legends, Dota, Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, and then the newer ones with PUBG, Fortnite. Yeah, it's still up there, man. Still up there. Alright, I need to sell some items. Hello, clerk. I would like to give you this antidote, and I would like to give you this TM34. I would also like to purchase from you 8 potions. You'd be willing to spare those from your shop? Thank you. Then battle style, put that on sets. Yeah. What's Golden Sun Dark Dawn? Sounds dumb. I assume it's the 3rd Golden Sun game. Let's see. We need to get 2 Leers in, right? No, 1 Leer, and then Horn Attack. Time Hero says, you know what else is dumb? Vexatious V throwing away a perfect Nido split. Yo, that is pretty dumb, Time Hero. Yo, Vex. Vexatious. Do you have any burn heal, my friends? Because you need those. I think you do. There are only 2 Golden Sun games? I thought there was like 4 of them. I mean, I know you're making a joke there, but like... There were 4, right? Or was there only 3? And why didn't I tackle this Weedle? I should have tackled him. But I'm sure we'll come out alright. You know, 27 HP. What's this Caterpie gonna do to me? Fail a string shot. Yeah, I'm gonna potion. Like, I was slightly thinking about not potioning before youngster, and then I saw 23 HP. Nah, man, I'm not trying to die in like 2 quick attacks. I'm all good on that. All good. And Doomsday saying, Vinks, there are only 3 Paper Marios. There's only 2 Golden Suns. Yo, man. That's fair. Alright, how are you gonna do this, Rattata? I'm gonna Leer turn 1, he's gonna quick attack, that's fine. Just don't quick attack 2 turns in a row. Got it? That's our deal. Ooh, he did listen! He did listen. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we're not gonna chance it, we're gonna potion. On a potion. Alright, yeah, there's the other quick attack. I mean, it didn't do the 11 damage, but it's just... It wasn't a good deal. Not a good deal. Alright, speaking of not a good deal, this is now not a good Route 3. We have been bodied by Rattata. We played it as optimally as we could. Sometimes you get bodied, it is what it is. Is Ekans gonna turn 5 Rappas though is the question. Well, there's the first one. There's the second one. And then, oh, only a 2-turn Rap, let's go! I mean, like, not in red bar or anything, which would have been kinda cool, but I'm alive. I only wasted some time instead of all the time. That's pretty cool. And yo, Cyclone's in here. Cyclone is not noticed by the caster and goes into lurk mode. Oh no! He didn't give me like the fight to like respond to him. Yeah. You know, not everybody has the longest attention spans, that's fine. Time here is saying only 3, and you like the third one. Does have mixed reviews, you kinda like it. Yeah, that's fair. We all have games that we enjoy that not everyone else does. That's perfectly normal. Alright, I need to move my horn attack because I'm gonna forget to do it later. What was I gonna say? I mean, it's like, take, Final Fantasy II, for example. I love Final Fantasy II. I think it is an amazing game. I love the mechanic of whatever, like, whatever you're using, you become more proficient in. So it's like, if you have your girl character punch everything with her fist, then she becomes effectively like Tifa, and she can destroy everything with her bare knuckles. Or, you know, you could give her, like, a bow, and yeah, she'll start off like, you know, a wannabe Robin Hood, but at the very end, she will be Robin Hood. It's pretty nice. And yo, Mane's in here saying, hello, Super 2. How's the resetless run going? Well, we already reset, but, no, man, no, it's going good. For sure. And, Valiant saying, I guess that Final Fantasy stops at 12 for Banks too. Yo, man, I don't know about 15. I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 yet. So maybe there are games after 12, perhaps. I tried 14, the MMO, before it was like fixed, and I thought it was pretty terrible. But supposedly it's fixed and way better now, so I wouldn't mind trying that. So it seems more to me, they probably just, whoops, I went down to Lear. I didn't mean to do that. I've made terrible mistakes, I have to potion. That is not what I wanted to do. Excuse me, I'm dying a little bit. You can miss Jin in the third game, so it can't be that good? Well, that's fair. Yeah, that's a real shame. I was doing good until that, and yo, Amani is now hosting me. Yo, need those hosts, man. Bex says, Final Fantasy XIV is the only MMO I've ever played. It was fun. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I played, my first ever MMO was EverQuest, which I was just like, wow, it's a game where there's like thousands of people playing. It just blew my mind. The highest amount of players I'd ever seen in a video game before was 8, and that also blew my mind at the time. I was like, what, 8 players? Let's go, Bomberman Saturn! So cool! But then yeah, now EverQuest was a thing. And yeah, I played that. I mostly just, I would beat up like some bugs and die to skeletons. Just over and over again. That was my experience with EverQuest. I enjoyed it though. And then there was, what was the other one? Where is my encounter? There are no bird Pokemon left? What happened? Yo, did they all fly away, man? What season is it? I thought they would hang out here. I guess not. Yo, Dragon Rage saying, hey man, good luck, yo, thanks man. I need the luck. Like, I started off good, but then Route 3 was like, haha, good joke, friend. Let's give you a terrible Rattata. Let's give you Ekans with Rap. I mean, it's only 2 turns. And then, yeah, 5 years to have a flying type Pokemon encounter. It feels pretty bad. And Vexatious saying, Vinx, why do you always use a repel on that route? I don't know, man. There's something about me that just repels the flying type Pokemon. I don't know why. Yo, get well, gotta get well. And Valiant saying, Final Fantasy XIV Reborn is a huge success after a magical failure of epic proportions. Yeah, that's the thing, everybody keeps telling me. And yo, Dashy Drew Rude, the 500 bits, this guy. Twitch fam for sure, yo. Dashing Drew Rude, thank you so much, man. With the 500 bits! Not them tiny bits. The big old bits. Yo, much appreciation, my friends. How are you doing, dude? I've been off of Twitch for a little bit myself, because I'm not 100% in the health department. But I'm getting better, so I've come back. Great return. And yo, Terranel's also in here. With the 50 yummy bits. Yo, thank you, good sir. Oh, Super, what are you doing? And you would have more bits, but you shred some yummy bits. Yeah, it's all good. I saw you cheering in my little sister stream, so much appreciation, man. Yo, anytime someone donates to my little sister, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we kind of crit Paris there. That wasn't, you know, what I wanted, but it is the life that I lead. Dashing Drew saying finally feeling healthy again. Hello, you know all about that? Yep. Oh man, it's tough. It's tough being under the weather. And Time Here was saying, I've played more MMOs than I could possibly remember. Yeah, I've only played a few, honestly. I played EverQuest, I played Final Fantasy XI, I played World of Warcraft, all the expansions until the, like, what's it called, Warlords of Draenor? I didn't play that one. No, Dashing Drew says I've yet to see her online, but I'll keep looking. Yeah, she has a schedule now, but she doesn't stick to it, so it's tough. It's pretty tough. She'll get there one day. One day. Who needs Paris when we can have ducks? Yeah, I do not want ducks. It takes 15 million billion years to catch that guy. Alright, Vexstrats, we're gonna fight the Zubat. I mean, we already crit... what's-its-face? Oh, come on. Yeah, we already crit the Paris, so I'm getting XP, and now that's a level 9 Zubat. So maybe that's high enough level to fight that Mankey, and, have Thrash before him, I mean. Perhaps, maybe. Final Fantasy XIV is the best MMO? Yo, that's cool, because like when I played it was awful. It was really bad, so I'm glad they fixed it. And Sega the Saga saying, hi Vinks, I'm not doing well, and I want to be a full-time streamer, but I need help on how to get started. How to get a partnership with Twitch. Yo, I can't help you there, buddy. I'm not a partner, man. I cannot help you. And if you're having problems financially, I'm telling you, man, streaming's not the way to do it. There's a million better ways to make money. Twitch streaming's not it, dude. It's just not. It's not reliable. It's not consistent in any way, shape, or form. Like, if you want to take care of yourself financially, do it a different way. Like, Twitch is definitely just a hobby for, like, almost every single person that uses the service, dude. It's just a hobby. Even for whoops, wrong button, Vinks. Like, you have to be so big to be, like, a full-time streamer. That, or you have to have, like, the most dedicated, like, fan base, dude. But yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, whoops! What happened? Didn't I do all the things right? What? What? Did I not do it right? I've never had an encounter there before. That... I was pressing the buttons, wasn't I? I did something wrong. I don't know what it was, but whatever I did was not right. Whoopsie doopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. Come on, I'm saying Twitch is not a job unless you're like one of those people with like thousands of viewers a stream. Yeah. I mean, there's people that can do it with just hundreds instead of thousands, but like it depends. Like there's some people that stream like, say, I don't know, like a Pokemon online trading card game, and yeah, they have hundreds of viewers, but like none of them really donate at all. And then you have, oh no! I went to Moonstone instead of catching Paris! Because I normally have Paris here. I needed to do the manipulation to have Paris. Ah, jeesh, guys. Oh man. I didn't think that through. Didn't think that through at all. I'm just so used to that muscle memory now. I didn't think about the fact that I didn't have a Paris. Ah, jeez, that was the backup Paris. I needed that Paris. Oh, man. Ah, life is tough. Alright, let's see, what were we saying? Time here, I think most recent MMO you picked up was Black Desert Online, but your PC can't run it to a level where you're gonna play it, despite it being playable. Yeah, that's fair, man. Like, yeah, for me, I've only really played a few MMOs. I loved 11, though. 11 was a great Final Fantasy game, so I'm glad to hear that 14 picked up. Didn't want that Paris anyways. I really wanted that Paris. I really did. And growing your stream is fantastic though, so much fun. Oh yeah, for sure. But like, it just depends on like what you're going for, right? Like for me, I really enjoy the community that I have. Like I am so like hashtag blessed, dude, to have so many amazing people in here. And I mean, it's just fun, you know, just talking to people, to like form new friendships and stuff like that. It's pretty great. Cause it's just like, when I used to live in the US for like a long portion of time. Then I moved to Australia, and then I came back to the US, but there was like about a 3-year gap. And so I wasn't really talking to a lot of my old friends, so when I came back to the US, I was pretty lonely. So when I started Twitch streaming, and was able to meet a lot of people through that, you know, it just made things way more enjoyable. So I love that. Intense Doctor saying super to you, or at super to you, so it looks like your live split timer is already in the spirit for your return to Pokemon Red. Yeah, Paris? No, that's you, dude. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like this? And Vex saying, let's put it this way, to live on your own in New Jersey, you need like $2,000 a month to get by. And that's just getting by. To make $2K a month from streaming? Nah. Yeah, or $2,000 a month streaming. Yeah, no, man. Good luck with that. I mean, it depends. But like, I know a lot of people that have been streaming, like, longer than I have that are way more successful than I am, and they are not full-time streamers. It's just not a realistic thing. It's really not. Amani says, yeah, I recently started streaming like 3 weeks ago as a hobby. You have decent growth, but you can definitely tell nothing about it is consistent. That's why you're playing what you want to play, and if you make money on the side, that's a bonus. Like, you play games all the time anyways, why not share the joy? Exactly! Like, that's why I started streaming. Like, cause before I was recording my gameplay to like just upload in videos, but I was like, why not stream instead of just like recording everything? Cause I was playing Breath of Fire 2, one way or the other. I was definitely going to play Breath of Fire 2. The question was, did people want to watch me play Breath of Fire 2? The answer was yes. It wasn't a lot of people, but there was a few people that liked Breath of Fire 2 and they wanted to check it out. And that's where I started, man. And Terranol saying, I have to tell you that you are like the one stream I watch the most. I'll sometimes just leave you on and listen because you are family friendly and you are just super great you. Yo, thanks man, I really appreciate that. That's super nice of you to say. Now Dashing Drew saying, even more angry we never crossed paths at the game store. Lol, that is a sad story, Vex. Yeah, nah, it's all good, Drew, man. It happens. I mean, that definitely helped me as well, like, I was trying to, you know, put myself into the community when I came back from Australia. So meeting people at TGS was really nice. It's a shame we never bumped into each other though. And Let's see, Dragon Rage saying, yeah, I just started streaming for proof of speedrunning videos to upload PBs. Yeah, no, man. That's a good way to do it. If you're gonna speedrun, might as well stream it. Amane saying, like, in 3 weeks I made 15 bucks. Guess what? That's 15 bucks I wouldn't have had for playing Catherine Dragon Ball FighterZ games I love, so win-win? I think so. Yeah, no, you're right, man. You're absolutely right. It's just, you know, I don't want people to get into streaming because they're like, yeah, man, if I stream, I can make all the monies. Because, like, streaming, especially if you plan on doing it consistently or as a full-time streamer, it's a lot of work. It's mentally taxing. It can be emotionally taxing. Like, it just depends. Like, you know, it's going to affect different people in different ways. But, I never went to the bike shop to initiate instant text trick. I forgot. Man, that is unfortunate. Whoops. And I had a good rival fight too. Man. Follow age? I don't have a follow age command. No sir. And I used Poison Sting on Weedle. That was wrong too. Vexation says, also I second the community aspect. You'll be real for a moment. You were super depressed when you moved. Meeting you guys really made a difference in your life, even if Finks does nothing but throw shade. You know, that's how you know that, you know, I care about you, right? Because, like, I won't just throw shade at, like, anybody. Clearly, we have a very tight relationship if I'm going to throw the shade. Because I wouldn't want to throw shade at just anybody and then them get sad about it. Because I don't, you know, I want everybody to be happy, so we have to have a good understanding before I can throw the shade. Oh, man. Did I get sand attacked? And growled? Where is my damage? Yeah, I must have been growled like multiple times. Yeah, no, this run's done. Let's get out of there, man. I forgot to do instant text. Didn't catch a Paris because I crit the first one and forgot to take the backup Paris. And then yeah, nah, sand attacks. It was awful. No good. Oh yeah, and the like repel I used in Route 3, that didn't help. Did not help. No, sir. Monty's saying, technically I should be streaming today since you're off the weekend, but you don't feel like it. So yeah, and there's definitely work streaming. Good thing you used to mod Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Make your own character ISPs and stage portraits. It wasn't too much to make graphics for your channel. Yo, that's cool, man. Yo, Global saying, hey, where have you been? Yo, Global, man, I've been dying to death. I'm telling you, man. Like, so let me tell you about my ailments, right? It started off, I was just really stressed. Like, no physical ailments or anything like that. I was just really, really stressed out over like a bunch of random things that were like going on. Nothing like super crazy, but yeah, I was just stressed out. And so I was like, let me take a small break from streaming, you know, let me chill out. Cause like, being this stressed isn't good for you. I was definitely right. Cause then like, a couple of days after like my huge stress, I started having a lot of pain in like my upper abdominal region. Like, just a lot of pain out of nowhere, dude. And it was pretty bad. But it wasn't like debilitating pain, not really. But then a few days after that, I started having pain in my lower back, and that pain was debilitating. Like, the pain would spike like so high, I just couldn't do anything. Like, it was pretty terrible. It was pretty bad, man. But I'm on some medications now, and I'm feeling way better, dude. I'm feeling way better. Like, the pain still comes now and then. But, yeah, I'm trying to get back into, you know, just doing things normally, getting back into streaming, doing stuff that I like to do, and not letting pain hold me back. Though I probably won't do a full stream tonight, because, like, I'm still not better yet. But I want to get back into it, man. I don't like not streaming. Not streaming is lame. I got wrecked by a stress and to get bodied combo. And it's absolutely correct. Quote 299. Why am I dying to death? Need to exercise? Yes, exercise is always good for you, man. Yeah, exercise can do things that help reduce pain as well. Yo, the Splatoon 2 Splatfest? What's the current Splatfest going on right now? Someone told me. What was it? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing right now, right? Is that what they're doing? Yeah, the Turtles Splatfest. I don't know which turtle's going against the other turtle right now. Oh, wow, this is a terrible Bulbasaur fight. Let's not do that one. No, sir. It's Ninja Turtles, Leo and someone else. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, like, I love the Turtles, dude. I used to watch the cartoon, like the really, really old cartoon. I think it came out in the 80s, or maybe it was the early 90s. It must have been the early 90s. I used to watch that. That was the best. And then, I mean, yeah, it's extremely childish. I was also a child, so that was a perfect demographic. And then, oh, there was another Turtles cartoon that came out in, like, the early 2000s. That one was, like, one of the best cartoons I'd ever watched. It started getting lame when they did to, like, Turtles in the Future or whatever, but everything before that was amazing. It was so good. Some of the best, like, character arcs, best story writing, because, like, as a kid growing up, I was so used to, like, oh no, the bad guy's being bad! Well, we're the good guys, let's go stop him. And by the end of those 30 minutes, they stop the bad guy. Or maybe on the next episode, oh look, there's this new character, and they're super cool. Alright, let's hang out with them, but by the end of the 30-minute episode, that character was gone. Like, essentially, you know, there was never a continuation from one episode into the other. Like, that just didn't happen. Where, every time you started an episode, you didn't need to see any of the other episodes to be able to enjoy that one episode. Things just didn't continue. So, to go from the old Turtles to these new Turtles in the 2000s where it's like they defeated Shredder, and he never came back. Like, he didn't show up again. Like, he was done. They defeated Shredder. That was the end of him. Like, they even altered the opening intro to the cartoon, where, like, they show Shredder's helmet, because they're like, yeah, we defeated him. I was like, what? He's gone forever? That was so cool. I love that. I mean, a lot of shows do that now, but at the time, that just blew my mind. That and Avatar The Last Airbender, man. I mean, to be fair, Avatar The Last Airbender is probably, like, the best storytelling in, like, anything ever. And Yo Controller saying, yo Vinx, yo chat, I'm driving people around who are playing Pokemon Go. Hope you aren't being super trash, also get good. Yo, thanks for stopping by, Controlius. Just be careful, man. I hope you're not actively driving and, like, texting me, you know, that you're doing so, because that's dangerous. Don't do that. No. But nah, clearly Controlius is super responsible. They, you know, they had to stop so they could catch, like, the, I don't know, what would you stop to catch? You wouldn't stop to catch a Pidgey. They were lucky enough to come across a Dragonite. Not that guy. That's what it was. Yo, time here says, my internet can't decide whether or not it wants to work. It's making watching the stream tough. Oh no! And Controller says it's good stuff. They're taking down the gym, so you're just chilling. I mean, we stopped for wedding cake testing? Oh yeah? That's awesome. That sounds really cool. Alright, that was not the best Bulbasaur fight, but clearly this Pidgey fight's gonna be spectacular. Gonna be a 3-turn Pidgey, and then no more encounters for all of Route 1, even though we're already having an encounter like in the first row of grass, which is always a bad omen. But hey man, anything's possible. There's that 3-turn Pidgey. It wasn't very likely, but we got the crit. Feels good, man. Feels good. What's Squirtle's crit chance? It's like, it's a turtle. So, it can't be that fast. And, you know, Tinsocker's saying, oh yeah, Pokemon Go is still a thing. Back when it first came out, your workplace was a Pokestop, now it's a full-on gym. And now you get the same random guy that shows up in your parking lot every now and then just to take the gym back. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, no, man. My mom's super into Pokemon Go. Like, I know there's some place she goes to. I can't remember where it is, but it's some, like, random place that's like a Pokemon gym, and she's like, yeah, nah, this place is mine. I don't know what you get for having a gym, but she always gets super excited about it, and that's awesome, man. I love watching, my mom being so happy playing Pokemon. Pretty cool. I mean, not that it's, like, super surprising. My mom's always been into, like, RPGs, but she never played Pokemon, not until Go. She was more into, like, Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, games like that. Charlie says, my buddy is getting married close to me, so they are testing food and you got to join. That sounds pretty cool, man. Yes, a Pokédex. What I've always wanted! Now I can travel the world and look for the Pokemon. Just like Catrolius and his friends. As soon as everybody's done talking to me. I don't know how I feel about this time. But I mean, it's like, it's before even Nidoran split. I need to stop being a baby. Stop being a baby, Vinks. You've had, like, what, 2 encounters? Like, whatever. Okay, 3 encounters. Yo, good night, Catrolius. Thanks for coming by, man. Yo, quote 47, I may not be the best at puzzles. Yo, that was clearly me under some sort of delusion. We all know I'm the best at puzzles. Like, come on, I beat Portal 1 and Portal 2. Obviously, that means I'm the best at puzzles. Probably in the world. Like, if there was, like, a ranking system for puzzle solvers, I'd be Grandmaster League. I'd probably be, like, made the game league. Grandmaster isn't high enough. Alright, here we go. Yo, how bad is this Nidoran split gonna be? Yo, Global says, hey, why can't we donate bits? Yo, can you not donate bits? People were donating bits earlier. I don't know, Global. It was working before. You tell me, man, what's going on? Alright, how we gonna do this, Nidoran? Ooh, that was pretty late. I don't know about this. And today's Nidoran does not go into the ball. Tinsoccer says, did you ever play the Portal 2 mod where you get a paint gun? No. I don't typically play mods. No, sir. Mods, hacks, all that stuff. I'm like, that's cute, and I just kind of go the other way. There's one hack I want to play, though, and that's the Final Fantasy Tactics ROM hack. That one looks so good, because it's not like... I'm generally completely unenthused in ROM hacks where they, like, pretty much are just adding a bunch of, like, random stuff that has nothing to do with the game. But instead what they're doing with this ROM hack for Final Fantasy Tactics is because it originally came out on the PlayStation 1, and there was a remastered version that came out on PSP that added a bunch of new content. So this hack is putting in all the content from the PSP version, and then also on top of that, they're rebalancing some of the classes. Some of the classes are, like, really cool, like, say, monks. Monks have all these abilities. But archers and dragoons are some of the lamest classes in the game. And I think something out of my eye. But yeah, they're the lamest classes because, like, their abilities are like aim +1, aim +2, aim +3, aim +4. And yo, Global with the 100 bits. Never mind, I'm good. Yo, glad to hear it, man. Thank you for the bits. You're the best, Global. The best. But yeah, like, it's so weird, dude. Like, they just have a bunch of the same thing. Like, dragons the same way. Jump 1, jump 2, jump 3. Versus, you know, like the monks that have like chakra and like stun fist, spinning fist, earth fist, and they all have all these different abilities that they do. It's so interesting. Not first turn poison, thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, like, I'm not 100% against hacks or anything, I'm just saying most of the time I don't play them. Because it's just like, if I'm looking at a ROM hack versus like just playing a brand new game, I usually just play the brand new game. This is a very, very mean Weedle. He does not like me. Okay, let's go. Don't poison me, okay? Yo, crit and poisons! Get bopped! Yo, Weedle, please. Why you gotta do me like this? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a pretty bad Weedle fight. Pretty bad. The doctor says, dude, it's been forever and a day since I've been able to watch ads for bits. Yo, man, I've just kind of grown out of watching ads for bits. Like, I can still watch them. It lets me do it the same time every day. I don't know if there's, like, some witchcraft or voodoo that I've accidentally, like, conjured. But, like, I'm just too tired. Just way too tired to want to do it. So many ads. It's like, it's cool sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll be watching ads and it'll be like 100 bits, 50 bits, 75 bits. But then the other days it's like 5 bits, 5 bits, 5 bits. No, I can't do that, man. Got other things I want to do. Like, I don't know. If I wasn't streaming, cause like, I used to only do the 5-hour streams. And when I was doing those, then I would like just do it, no problem. But yeah, nowadays it's like I sit in front of my computer long enough as is. I don't want to sit in front of my computer even longer. Yo, Weedle fight bugs you, Vex. Get out of here. Yo, Overshot by. Hey guys, how's everyone? Yo, seems like everybody's doing pretty good. You need a wheezing, Vex? Rep the sickness with pride? Yo, you're right. And ads on mobile is just absolutely pointless. It's always 2 bits. Yeah, that's a real shame, man. Like, I was really looking... Oh, he double bited! Double bited! Yo, I'm done! I'm so done. Oh, nope, he let me bubble. That's nice. That's fortuitous. But I'm also, like, really far behind. Should I reset? I think I should reset. That was so lucky. I mean, it was unlucky to be put in that situation, but to come out of it without taking any damage is pretty nice. You're not top 3 global? Up! Let me fix that now. 400 bits. Yo, there you go, global. In that top 3, no problem. Yo, much appreciation, man. Thank you very much. Alright, excuse me, guy. I would like to buy 8 potions from you. And then, if I could sell you 1 team 34. I'm here saying, rest in peace, me in top 3. Yo, those top 3s, they don't last forever. No, sir. Yeah, I wonder why they only do the 2 bits per ad on mobile. Cause like, legit, that's the main reason why I like stopped watching ads as much as I used to in the past. Is cause it's like, I have to sit in front of my computer. If I could watch ads for bits on my mobile device, I'd be all over that. If, you know, it wasn't only the 2 bits. The 2 bits is just too little. No, Overshot says Australia still doesn't have ads for bits. So we just got Amazon Prime for Twitch, which is good. Yo, that's good. That's good. Let's go, Australia. And Dashing Drew saying bits to buy in general are way more expensive. Yeah. Like, that's definitely why, like, if I buy bits, I'm gonna buy them, you know, the bigger bundles of them. Because, you know, it's not as much. Versus, like, well, you know, as far as, like, effectiveness goes. Because, I mean, I'm spending my money regardless. But, it just feels dirty, right? If it's, like, I don't know, what is it, like $1.50 or something for $1 worth of bits? So, like, I'll buy the bigger amounts. I'm here says, I'd watch 1,000 ads for bits if you could. Yo, man, I get that. You know, you got your bit badge, or, your top 3 badge, excuse me. You got a silver badge, Mr. Global, no worries. Yeah, it's so weird, man. Like, I've been in some streams, and like, oh, yo, wait, hold on. Yo, 10th Doctor donating. Saying, don't mind me, I'm just adding Aperture Tag to the games list. Really, super Puzzle Master you will enjoy it. Appa. Yo, you're so silly, 10th Doctor. You're so silly, man. Yo, much appreciation, my friend. Much appreciation. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Radita, please. Don't do me like that. Alright, Atkins be so chill. Just 2 leers, 2 leers. Don't rat me or I die. Just don't do it. Don't rat me. You rat me, I die. Don't do it. Oh, we did it! Yo, I haven't had a red bar Route 3 in forever. Now the question is, can we actually turn this into a run? Is that a possibility? Because it's like, I'm 45 seconds behind on Brock, so I don't know, man. I don't know. And I mean, even then, like, Caterpie can knock me out. So, like, anything could happen right now. Alright, there's a Poison Sting. We really didn't want to be hit by that. We need every drop of HP we got. Oh wow, we didn't 2-turn Weedle. Wow, that's such bad luck, dude. That is such bad luck. Yeah, Horn Attack Tackle normally gets the job done. Yo, you would do it, Time Hero, even if it was 1 bit per ad? That is some dedication, my friends. Vex saying Caterpie 1 does 3 damage tackle, Caterpie 2 does 4 to 5. And know your damage ranges. Yup! Vex is not wrong, man. No, sir. Ah, oh, so close! So close. Alright, so I have 2 HP. Up 4 HP going into this next Caterpie. Should I YOLO like a true man, or should I back out like a baby coward and potion up so that Caterpie doesn't defeat me? Answer quickly, as time is of the essence. 4 HP. Yo, Flora Toby with the 10 Ohio bits. Saying, hi, Vanks. Yo, what up, my friends? How you doing? By the way, my default choice is, gotta YOLO. Yo, Vex knows. YOLO. Be a man. Here we go, man. Alright, Horn Attack into the Caterpie. There's the String Shot. We're still alive. There's the Tackle. We are not alive. Well, you know, sometimes you YOLO and it pays off, and other times not so much. This is one of those times. Well played, Caterpie. Well played. I mean, like, we did the right thing there. I feel like that was the right choice. Because it's like, I was already slow and behind. So, if I wanted to, you know, have a good run, we had to make some choices. Global says, okay, tell me one last time what Super Troll means, I'm all ears now. Super Troll. Essentially how Super Troll came into existence is the fact that, one, I love Mega Man games. Roll is Mega Man's sister. And so, you know, they have a, like, friendly relationship between the two of them. Very close bond, brother and sister. And then also, it's just the fact that, or I mean, also, like, Roll kind of has this, like, meme thing going on, right? Because, there's this very popular... Oh, wait, hold on, Super BP with all the bits. We're already tired of watching ads. Hope you feel better, dude. Also get good. Yo, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yo, Super BP with so many tryhard bits. Much appreciation. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Super Troll thing, right? Like, Roll herself, as far as, like, the internet goes, she has a bit of a, like, trolly thing going on. Because there's this really popular video called Sequelitis that was made by Egoraptor. And in it, Roll is explaining to Mega Man how, like, really basic things work. Like, how falling platforms fall, and how, like, these enemies that are on the top of the screen with spikes on the bottom of them will fall down and hit you. And, like, how Hammer Joes will, like, spin their little hammer around and throw it at you. She basically explains a lot of things in the game that don't need to be explained because you can just see them. So, you have that going on. Again, I play a lot of Mega Man games. I love Mega Man. You can see with my hat, the thing I have on my wall, the art there. And it also just so happens that, my prefix for being affiliate, because you don't get to choose your emote prefixes. My emote prefix is Super T. I cannot change it. It will always be Super T. And the, when you're making your emote, the first letter of it after the T has to be capitalized. I don't have a choice. And so I noticed that, Super T Roll, because I wanted a Roll emote just because I like the character, I noticed it spells out Super Troll when you put those words together. I just thought it was perfect. Super Troll, it's a roll, let's go. And yeah, that's why it is what it is. And Vex saying, bit of advice, Horn Attack tackle the first Weedle and second Caterpie on that route, and you can match Horn Attack the rest of the fights. Isn't that what I already do? Horn Attack tackle the first Weedle and second Caterpie on that route. Yeah, that's what I already do. I'm confused. Very, very confused. Yeah, this is not a good Bulbasaur fight. Let's get out of there. What do you use it for? Personally, when I use the Super Troll emote, it's like, I don't know, it's mostly for trolling, like when I'm trying to, like, have fun at, like, say, someone's expense. But usually I only do it with someone that, like, I feel like we have a good relationship with, because I don't want to make anyone, like, salty or upset. So you have to have the right relationship going on. But, let me think. Oh yeah, say, 10th Doctor's streaming. Say 10th Doctor's doing a stream of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And he says, this boss fight's going to be really easy. And then he gets to that boss fight, and he gets bodied, like he gets destroyed. Then, in that instance, I have no choice. I'll have to quote him, like I'll use quotes saying, this boss fight will be super easy, and then I'd put a Super Troll emote at the end of the quote. That is how I would use the emote. I think that's how you use it responsibly. So for sarcasm, yes, definitely for sarcasm. And Vex says you were tackling the third trainer's Pokemon. Battle 1, you get your tackles in, then you never tackle again. Oh, I mean to tackle. If I didn't tackle there, I was doing it wrong. I usually tackle all the Pokemon in that, in the first fight. Usually Leer, Horn Attack, Tackle. That's what I want to do. I mean, except for the very first Caterpie. The very first Caterpie, I'll usually Leer, Horn Attack, but then the Weedle is Leer, Horn Attack, Tackle, and then the other one is also Leer, Horn Attack, Tackle. Because it's just, I can't 3-turn the first Caterpie outside of 2 horn attacks. Has to be those 2 horn attacks. That quote doesn't make any sense, 10th Doctor. No one will understand. Yep, okay, exactly. Okay. Yo, let's go, Bulbasaur. Ah, come on. No! Ah, why did I have to miss a tackle? That was perfect. Gosh darn it. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah, man, I'm a huge fan of sarcasm. Those are my favorite kind of jokes, are the sarcastic ones. And like, there's different ways you can be sarcastic, right? Like, I do enjoy some obvious sarcasm. You know, where people are like, yeah, I just really love when games are super slow and boring and monotonous. Those are my favorite. Like, I enjoy that sarcasm. But I also enjoy it when you say it with, like, no sense of sarcasm. Like, yeah, I really do enjoy games that have, that are just really long, you know, really slow. I enjoy being able to do the same fights over and over and over again. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that. Like, to not have that tone of sarcasm, like, it depends. I don't know. I just like sarcasm, period. It's, like, my favorite. And it's a real quote? This is true. At least it's a real quote. Yeah, quote 6 is a real quote. I did say Zero does not wear a diaper. Vex says, disguised sarcasm is an art, and when done right is a blessing. Yeah, no, like, I wasn't really aware of disguised sarcasm for, like, the longest time, man. And then I started meeting all these, like, English people. They taught me the ways of disguised sarcasm. Because, man, they would just, they would make so much fun of me at my expense, man. Because, like, they would just, it was awful, dude. Like, they would just come up to me and they would just talk so matter-of-factly. And, yo, here's the worst thing, right? Because there was this guy, I think I've said this before, but there was this guy that, like, literally every single time he talked to me, every single time, it was always sarcastic. He was always having to go at me. I was never, like, certain. Like, so it got to a point where I just accepted everything he says is not true, and he's trying to get me to, you know, fall for his jokes, right? Like, I was so certain, you know, that he's just tricking me again every time, so I just didn't trust him, because he did every single time. And so one day, he's like, hey, I can't find the kids, like, because there were kids living in that area. He's like, I don't know where they are, have you seen the kids anywhere? And then he's also, like, asking where, their, like, guardians were and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty bad. No, it was really bad, they were missing. I had no idea. But, I mean, obviously the kids were found, the guardians were found, everything was fine. But, oh yeah, I did use my tackles. Only 2? Okay, interesting. But yeah, like, I did not have any idea what was going on. I thought he was just having what's it called? What's the phrase? Pulling the wool over my eyes? But yeah, nah. He was being pretty factual. Oh, Bean Jr., what's up, man? Nice to see you in here. Alright. Let's see. Having a laugh? Yeah. Definitely having a laugh. That's not just sarcasm, that's being annoying. Yo, that dude was real annoying. I promise you that. But, like, you know, it depends on, like, how you're doing it, right? Because, like, you can be sarcastic without being an annoying jerk. You definitely can. Like, it's up to the individual. You have to use your sarcastic powers responsibly. After a month, you finally beat SMO? Yo, that's awesome, man. Congratulations to you and everybody else in the community. Vex said I had a similar introduction to disguised sarcasm. Thought this kid was a big jerk. Turns out he was hilarious. Yeah, man. Cause it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough, man. Cause I mean, like, some people, you know, can just be rude or annoying or whatever. Like other people, you know, that's just the type of humor that they've grown up in. Like that's what they're used to. So, you know, that's just how jokes are. So if you're introduced to that environment and like you're not used to that type of humor, which I mean to be fair can work in a lot of situations, not just disguised sarcasm. But yeah, if you're not used to a certain type of humor and people try to use those jokes, it can just be seen as really offensive. Which is like the same thing that just happens like in my stream. Like there's a lot of jokes that are made at my expense, which, you know, are like very normal here. Like there's, you know, we have this sense of community. But we'll have people that come into my stream for the first time and they'll just be like, wow, everybody in here hates the streamer so much. How does this poor guy do it? It's like, no, it's fine, you know, it's not that bad. But again, you know, if you're not used to a certain type of humor, it can come off in a very negative way. Without any, you know, implication to do so. Super VP, I think it's funny when Vinx talks about Boo. Oh, what, the ghosts? I like ghosts. Ghosts are cool. And Global says, so when I say Magikarp is greater than Arceus, do you like that? I mean, Magikarp being greater than Arceus, like, I don't know about all that. I don't know. XC2? What, was I talking about XC2? It probably was a little bit ago. Vexane only found out because I got super hurt and opened up about it and the dude was super destroyed over hurting me. He thought I knew. Yo, Rip, man, see, those are those deep levels, right? Like, you're making those jokes, and you think the other guy's in on the joke, but he's not. Rest in peace, man. Disguised sarcasm is just a fancy way of saying sarcasm at the listener's expense. And there's a reason you use so many kappas. Yeah, using the kappas can help. But I mean, even then, like, it's unfortunate, right? Because, like, kappas on the one side, like, it can just, you know, mean, like, hey, I'm being sarcastic. But other people just view kappas as, like, just pure trolling, and some view it as, like, really toxic trolling. So, yeah, it does depend. Which is a big place. There's a lot of communities. Nah, Tin Doctor saying, as long as a Get Good command exists, that will be the culture here. Yes, yes. Get Good command. I love that command. I love the emote. I think it's great. And Bean Jr. saying, thanks, what did you think of your recent casual splits you put on Facebook? Yeah, no, man, you're improving. Good stuff, dude. Yo, just gotta keep at it. Get that sub 2, man. That's where it's at. Gotta get the sub 2. Did I switch the Pokemon? Of course I did. It's not sarcasm though. Magikarp is way greater than Arceus. Yo, what are you talking about? I mean, he has Splash. I mean, he can evolve into Gyarados, and Gyarados is awesome. Gyarados is actually tournament legal. This is Arceus, who is not. Maybe that's your argument? I'll take that. Gyarados is great. I've had, like, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 different teams with Gyarados on it. I have had, and you know, obviously Magikarp beforehand, but I have had 0 teams with Arceus. Vex says, if you ever see me posting something, then immediately kappa afterwards. I said something sarcastic and was afraid it was too sarcastic. So I emergency kappa. Yo, man. I do the same thing sometimes. Where it's like, I'll say something, and I'm like, I don't know if they'll realize I'm being sarcastic. And let me get the super troll in there. 'Cause yeah, man, it's no good if people think I'm being serious. I don't want them to think I'm being serious. Unless I do. It depends on the situation. Like, it's so funny to me, right? When, like, I don't know, I can talk about a game and just be 100%, like, completely wrong about everything I'm saying. And just have, like, this line of people. Because, you know, I'll have all these lurkers, right? I'll have, like, I don't know, like 30, nearly 40 people on my stream, and like no one will be saying anything. And then I just say all these things that are wrong. And the lurkers, you know, their eyes glare with true intent. And they go, oh, excuse me, streamer, what you said was wrong. Oh my, silly me, was I wrong in the things that I said? No, you must be, you know, confused. It's fun. No, not sell the potion, sell the Team 34. Yo, you save like 10 minutes on Moon Escape? Yo, that jump in Moon Escape is so hard, dude. I hate that jump. Everyone, let's go quiet, see what Vinx does. Kappa! Yo, well played, Bean Jr. Yo, Graham Goose is in here. How am I? Yo, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm still dying of death disease. I am not, what I would call improved. But I'm, you know, functional and alive. I love those. So we're still in there, man. We're still in there. Doomsday says, but you see, Vinx, when you say dumb things, people will think you don't know what you're talking about. Well, duh. That's the whole point. They're supposed to, because, like, it's really easy, right? It's, I don't know, you just see it all the time. Like, if you go to somebody and you're like, hey, what were you doing earlier today? And they'll be like, I don't remember. Like, because they just don't. But then if you take that same person and you're to say, hey, were you at the mall earlier today? Which is wrong, they weren't at the mall. They're more likely to remember that that's incorrect and they'll actually think about it. And they're like, no, I wasn't at the mall. I was with Jill. And, you know, we were going to Starbucks, and it's like, okay. I mean, that was just like a super random thing, but essentially, the way humans are, we have a very strong need to correct things. We don't like things that are wrong. So we actually have an easier time remembering things when we're trying to correct something than just purely trying to think about it. Which is just so mind-boggling, but it is what it is. And yeah, it's just a strong urge. Like, people have no motivation to do something. They're like, man, I have this paper I have to write. There's no way I can do this. Like, this is way too long. I have to write, like, 18 pages. And then someone, you know, on YouTube will write a comment, and they'll be like, Pokemon Red is the stupidest game ever made. And then, like, you'll reply, like, 15 paragraphs about why they're wrong. Like, people can find their motivation, man, if they have to correct somebody. It happens. And Bean Jr. was saying, I kept dying on the collapse section in the Pillars room. That's where you save 10 minutes? Oh, okay. Well, yo, good stuff on that. And like how you think Earthbound is a hard game? Yo, look. Earthbound is an RPG, and therefore, it's going to be a different experience for every player. Super Metroid greater than Doomsday? Oh yeah? Did he get bought by Super Metroid? Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, let's potion up, my friends. I should have potioned earlier, but it doesn't matter, his rap's still continuing. Let's see. Vex says, I wish I could write my 20-page paper on why you're bad at Pokemon, but apparently I have to do it on why I'm bad at teaching instead. Yup. Yeah, nah, man. There's certain things that will, you know, trigger our motivation. And, writing a normal school essay isn't usually it. Super Sin Slayer, out of curiosity, what do you think is the hardest RPG you've ever played? Yo, Bean Jr. gifted a tier 1 sub to Senpai. Given 21 gifted subs in this channel. Oh, snap. Yo, B Junior dude. Yo, much appreciation, man. Yo, because again, Senpai is my little sister. And now she's a subscriber, so let's go, man. Let's go. I have got to remember to, like, stop doing that, man. I always leer Horn Attack. That literally only works if he string shots me. Though to be fair, I've recently discovered Horn Attack Tackle isn't guaranteed. It's very likely, though. Yo, 21 gifted subs hype? Yo, let's go, man. If only Senpai was ever here. Yeah, Senpai comes into my stream pretty often, actually. She's just not a regular. But, well, no, she is a regular. She's just not a, like, here every single day person. There's a difference. There's different extremes to regulars. Yo, Senpai wasn't currently streaming. Oh, she's streaming right now. Yo, that's awesome, man. Yeah, because, like, I know she started a schedule, and I know she mostly streams earlier in the day, but, like, again, she's Cinnamon. She's my sister. So she can be really random. Senpai has mad skills subbing to Vanks while streaming. I know, right? That's so good. Who needs gifted subs? Yeah, man. Who needs gifted subs? Those are only pretty cool when you get to use emotes you couldn't use before. Over Pi and Watch D? Yo, don't hate 10th Doctor. Why you gotta be such a hater? Overwatch is a great game. Yo, I'd play Overwatch if, like, it wouldn't kill my viewership. But, like, it's tough, right? Because I've thought about streaming Overwatch again, as I love the game. I play it all the time. But it's like, because I have a lot of people that actually do play Overwatch that watch my stream. So, like, maybe it wouldn't kill my viewership like it did when it first came out. But it's a game that requires coordination and teamwork with your team. And so I'd have to use voice chat. And if I'm using voice chat, I can't control what random people are going to say. And it is not, you know, abnormal for them to say something that's, like, say, against Twitch terms of service. Like, I don't know what the rules are for that, but either way, like, I don't want random people saying whatever they want on my stream. So, I mean, I guess maybe it would be possible to remove that audio source? I don't know. Y'all Horn Attack the level 7 Pidgey. And he didn't die. Let's go. I'm surprised you don't have a gifted sub badge? Yeah, what do you have to do to get the gifted sub badge? How does that work? Super VP watches Fort Pie sometimes? Yeah, I was in one of her streams and I saw you in there, Super VP. Pretty cool. Now, 10th Doctor says, speaking of competitive games, I tried to fire up League of Legends for the first time in a while earlier. You couldn't patch and use Chrome at the same time. I need a new computer. Yo, yeah, man, you gotta get in on that. Because, I mean, the new League looks pretty cool, man. Like, I don't play it myself because it's too long. It's way too long. Like, Overwatch is similar. Like, obviously there's no, like, laning phases or anything like that. But it's definitely an ability-based, team-based game. So it's similar in that aspect. And I love Overwatch. But if I'm having, like, a really bad game, it's going to be 5 minutes long, not 20. So I appreciate that. I really like having, fast-paced games. If I'm going to lose, my team's really bad, let's just get that lose out of the way and let me move on to the next game. Versus League of Legends, where it's like, well, you're losing, but you're gonna stay here for a while. Hey, we didn't crit Paris this time, let's go. Consider making your stream for mature audiences? Nah, that's not what I want to do. That's not me, man. You can choose what you show. This is true. It's the same game and it's been like 3 years since the map got a graphic update. Well, yeah, I didn't say it was like a whole brand new game, but essentially they completely did away with all the old runes, and there's a new rune system now. Like, I can't, like, I couldn't really describe it to you because I've never played it, but I've, like, read up on all the new talents or whatever they're called, and it's really, really interesting. Like, the game definitely, like, at a high level has changed dramatically. The game is very different from, like, when I used to play. Consider making your Overwatch streams for mature audiences? Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. No, sir. I mean, Overwatch is not a mature game in and of itself. So it's not like streaming the game is, like, bad, it's just the people that are in the game. Last November-ish? Yeah, it was around there. Doomsday is apparently confused. It happens. But yeah, they completely revamped the system. Looks really cool. But again, it's still League of Legends. Because like, I played like maybe 2 games with the new system. And yeah, I was like, this is League. And I was all done playing. Because like, as much as I enjoyed League of Legends, I'd much rather play something like Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm, like, it's more focused on team fights, and I love team fights. Like, that was my favorite part of League of Legends. I don't enjoy laning. Jungling's okay. I do like jungling, but I mean, because really all jungling is, you know, I waste some time and then I focus on ganking people. Like, that's pretty cool. I like player versus player. That's what makes me interested in competitive video games. I don't really enjoy as much, you know, playing against another player, but only kinda. I don't know. Laning's just really slow and monotonous. I really, really enjoy Heroes of the Storm. I mean, not as much as Overwatch, but I enjoy Heroes of the Storm because it's like, you play that, like, right at the start, like at the very start of the game, everyone groups up generally. Like, maybe it won't be like the full 5, but at least 4 people. And then you'll fight over like the eye that controls like vision for like the top 2 lanes or something like that. Depends on the map. And that's just so interesting to me. Is Witcher a role-playing game? Yo, any game where you're playing a role is technically a role-playing game. But when most people say a role-playing game, they mean a JRPG, which is, you know, a Japanese role-playing game. And when they say that, they don't just mean a game where you're playing a role that is Japanese. They mostly mean, like, turn-based combat, or a game that has, like, a lot of leveling, a lot of, talking to NPCs and stuff like that. But it's hard to say, you know, with games like Skyrim versus games like, I don't know, what's a newer RPG? Paper Mario. Yeah, no, man, times have changed. A lot of elements from... Ooh, I am not doing the manipulation anymore. I walked 1 tile too far to the left. Feels bad, dude. Still working, though. Well, it was. It was until it wasn't. Let's see, Tennis Octave reworked Masteries forever ago, but for this season they combined runes plus the Mastery, so grinding up to buy runes isn't a thing anymore? Yeah, that's cool. Doomsday hated the team fight part of League of Legends. 5v5 is too much chaos. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like for me, I don't know, for a very long time I've been playing all sorts of games that have like huge player counts. That's always been really interesting to me. Those are the games that like really pull my attention. So like, for me, it's all about having awareness. And like, it can be tough, you know, to know what every single one of those 5 enemies can do, to see your 4 teammates and, you know, knowing what their positioning needs to look like to be the optimal positioning. to be aware of like what everyone's builds are, what the impacts of those builds are, and you know what needs to be accomplished to win that fight. That's a lot of things. Like, it all happens very quickly, but it's a lot of things that you have to process, and I love that. I think it's super cool. And the winner is decided by which ADC is better? Well, that's not necessarily true. Like, someone could just kill the ADC, and then it doesn't matter, like, which ADC is being better protected. Like, it's a team game. Super Sen Slayer is saying, what is the hardest RPG I've played? I'll have to think about that. I don't know. Probably Earthbound, if I'm going off the top of my head. But, give me some time to think. GM saying, I have a physical disc of LOL. Still prefer Heroes of the Storm. I know what you mean? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I didn't know there was a physical disc. It was until it wasn't. Don't know how to quote. Yeah, it's all good, Global. The Doctor liked playing ADC. Doomsday was a terrible ADC. Yo, man, I'm telling you, my greatest ADC moment, man. My greatest ADC moment was I was playing Vayne. She was like, she'd recently come out or whatever. And I had, you know, this super crazy speed build. I can't remember what all the items were. But where effectively, like, every single hit, I'm doing, like, a percentage of their damage at a ridiculously high speed. And so, you know, we're getting ready to do the team fight. Everyone's, you know, like, moving around. We're getting close. The team fight's about to break out. And, I can't remember exactly what happened. But, you know, some of the abilities that I was afraid of, you know, that I didn't want to hit me, those were used. So they weren't going to hit me anymore. And then their ADC was out of position, like, they were not safe where they were. So, you know, I activate my ultimate, I tumble in so I'm invisible, I can't be targeted, and then, yeah, I just get that first shot in there, and I disconnect. I was so sad! I was like, the positioning was perfect! And then, you know, as I'm over there crying about how we're gonna lose this game because my computer randomly disconnected, my friend who's in the same room, because, like, we're playing together, both on different computers, he's like, man, thanks! Dude, you're so good. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you just got a pentakill. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm disconnected. He's like, what do you mean you're disconnected? And yeah, no, apparently, while I was disconnected, my character was just, you know, doing her auto attacks and I killed everybody. Free pentakill. We take those. GG. I forgot to talk to the bike guy again. At least this time I realized it before I got to my rival, though. So that's a start. And then what were we saying? GM was saying, I'm pretty sure I could solve for a pretty penny, but you have so many updates, or would have so many updates. Hey man, work with what you got. Pentakill? Auto attacks OP. Yo, auto attacks mad OP. Yeah, that's about right for Vayne. Yo, that was the secret, man. I used to say that to my friends all the time. The secret to getting pentakills is to take your hands away from the keyboard. Let your auto attacks do the rest. I mean, the build was all there. I waited, you know, I waited for the right positioning. I waited for certain abilities to be used. So, like, I started the fight off right. I just had no control of what happened afterwards because I disconnected. Felt pretty bad, man. That's Australia for you? Yeah, it's all good, GM. Is what it is. Although that wouldn't work in Platinum or even Gold, probably. I mean, like, it was extremely lucky for that to happen regardless. I don't know what happened. Like, I didn't see the entire fight. I only saw, like, you know, the beginning as everyone was positioning, certain abilities that were being used that needed to be used before it was safe for me to go in. Their ADC exposed themselves. They made a mistake. And then I disconnected. I don't know what happened after that. I don't know. I never saw it with my eyes. But yeah, it was still a very fun experience. Like, to me, that's one of those, like, top moments in League of Legends. Like, it's that, literally everyone on the enemy team building a Banshee Veil because they were so scared of my LeBlanc. Playing old boy Darius in Dominion Oh man, in Dominion, dude. So many pentakills. Darius was just so OP. He was so broken, it was so much fun. I mean, I did fine with him in Summoner's Rift too, but Dominion was just so much more entertaining. I was a B-baller. I was just dunking all them kills, man. It was so free. I mean, the ADC should have burst me down. Oh, the ADC didn't have a chance. The ADC couldn't do anything. The ADC exposed themselves. I was invisible as I got the first hit in. Whatever buttons they pressed, they died. Gosh darn it, I Poison Stinged. The ADC didn't have a chance. It was up to the rest of the team to kill me after I killed the ADC. Even on disconnecting, there was nothing they could do. They were dead. All I had to do was auto attack. I'm Bane. And they were exposed. I got the hit. There were no CCs to stop me. GG. Not ADC? APC? What's an APC? I've never heard of that term before. GM saying, okay, housework time. Best of luck with the run. Take care, old friend. Yo. Much appreciation. Catch you around. I shouldn't have even gotten into my auto attack range. To be fair, they couldn't see me. Not just the whole invisible thing, I was staying outside of the fight. AP carry? I've never heard of an AP carry. Like, when was that a thing? AP carry. I don't know, back in my day, there were a lot of people that would do AP builds for characters that were supposed to be ADC or was some sort of mixed, and yeah, it usually was looked at as trolling. The mage? Yeah, no, like you can have a mage, but I've never heard of it called as an APC before. Like, you would have, like, say, what's her face? The girl with the teddy bear? Yeah, you wouldn't call her an APC. You know, the character that goes mid? Yeah, that's just mid! You don't call them APC. Or at least not in my day. Is that like a thing? Is that a thing? Do people do that? Or is that like a Doomsday thing? Because I know Doomsday does that. You heard APC a lot back in the day? Yeah, I've never heard of APC. Like, I'm very disconnected with like League of Legends nowadays. But even now, you know, they'll be like, ah, the ADC, blah 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 blah. Like, no one says APC. I've never heard that phrase before. Does it have to go mid, but it's standard? Yeah, no, like, that's just your mage, you know? Like, be it, girl with the bear, the EV black mage looking guy. I mean, he's not as good, or at least he wasn't as good back in my day. What are other strong mages? I can't remember. Oh, Malhazar, I think his name was. He was really good. They had that suppressal. Who else? There's a dude that could teleport with the letter K, I think? I don't remember his name either. Rare candies. There we go. Black mage looking guy? Vigar? Yep, that sounds about right. Cassidon! Yeah, there we go. Oh, Lux? Yeah, Lux is good. I've never... I mean, there's some good Luxes out there, but... most of the Luxes I played against were pretty bad. I don't know. I mean, I've never really been afraid of, like, skill shot characters. They have to land their skill shots. Like Ezreal, man. Ezreal. Like, I know he can be good. Like, one of my friends would play Ezreal. He was really good with him. But, oh my goodness, I swear most people that play... That is Horn Attack. Yeah, I swear most people that play Ezreal are just garbage. They're not any good at the game. Like, oh yeah, I used to play... What was that guy's name? He was like this giant... He wore all this armor, there's a lot of spikes. And his ultimate... I think he would put like the effect would be like his helmet. It'd be like a ghostly helmet over your head or something, I think. And if he killed you, then I think he turned you into a ghost? I can't remember. But yeah, I would just walk up to him at his turret, like when he's at like low HP, Ignite, use my ult. You're dead now. GG. What's wrong with Ezreal? He takes skill to play. That's the problem. If he didn't take... Because, like, that's what it is, right? Like, the more skill it takes for a character to play, the worse they're going to be. Like, it's the same way as, like, say, Genji or Tracer in Overwatch. Like, Genji and Tracer are two of the best characters in the game. But most people that play them are garbage. Because it takes skill to play them. It is what it is. Doomsday was garbage at Ezreal? Most people were garbage at Ezreal. I didn't play him. I didn't like Ezreal. I mean, to be fair, I mostly played tanks. Like, I would play ADC. Like, with Vayne, I thought she was kind of fun. But normally I play tanks. I would play Rammus, Amumu, Malphite. I didn't like Shen. Shen was okay. Tinstalker says, literally my first game with Ezreal, I got a quadra kill in a fight, a round dragon. He's not a hard champion as long as you don't waste your blink. I mean, like, it sounds fine in practice, right? To be a good Ezreal, don't overextend. Like, don't use your abilities to go into a fight that would put you in a situation where you would die. Like, don't do that. Like, I can't tell you the number of Ezreals I've seen where, like, they have Flash and, like, they're teleport in, right? And they use both to try to secure a kill, miss their skill shots, and then die. Like, that stuff is hilarious to me. So funny. But that's just a bad player, it is what it is. Who's supposed to kill the ADC? Everyone? Yo, man. I mean, like, you gotta realize, I haven't played League of Legends in forever. And I never was, like, this super competitive player of League of Legends or anything like that. I'm not trying to say, like, yeah, that was this Grandmaster's player in League of Legends. Like, nah, man. I hit level 30. I mostly played unranked. And, or no, I think I started playing a lot of ranked because it had the draft system. Because I would always ban Teemo. I hated Teemo. Not on the enemy team, I didn't want him on my team. So if I ban Teemo, he can't be on my team. Which was great, I love that. And, yeah, nah, good times. And I also played Dominion more than Summoner's Rift, because Summoner's Rift was very boring. I don't know. Like, for me, if I was, like, playing, like, say, Cho'Gath, I would eat the ADC. Like, I wouldn't, like, wait for my mage to do it. Yo, man. I remember once, oh, I was so frustrated. Because, like, I was Cho'Gath, I had, like, ridiculously high health. I can't remember how high my health was. And I had so much armor, and their whole team was, physical attack. They didn't have any mages, so I could just go pure defense. Though, you know, obviously I'm building up a lot of HP on top of that as well. And so, like, I walked into, like, 3 of them, right? And it was so funny. The Vayne just is auto-attacking enemy. And she has to stop because she's killing herself. What am I looking for? Potions, yes. Yeah, like, she realizes she's killing herself. She's at, like, no HP. She starts running off. The other 2 people are trying to hit me. They're doing no damage. And I was there for, like, a good, like, 45 seconds. And, like, still none of my team's there. I'm like, come on, guys. They're super out of position. Like, the ADC has no HP. What's going on? I forgot to go to the bicycle shop. It was just immediately going to go to Misty. And I didn't do my split there. Gosh darn it, man. This goes to show how much I don't remember. But yeah, nah, man. I loved playing tanks. Mundo was fun, too. I liked Mundo. You would just go wherever you pleased, man. Are you trying to CC me? That's cute. Adorable. Cho'Gath is a monster? Like, please don't feed the monster? Yeah, no, man. I love Cho'Gath. So much fun. Cho'Gath is an off-tank mage? I've main tanked as Cho'Gath. Like, you gotta realize, like, I'm not playing with, like, the best players, right? Like, generally, when I played, people just chose whatever they wanted to play, right? Like, And it wasn't just my team, it'd be the enemy team too. I mean, like you would have people where they'd be like, yeah, let's just have multiple ADCs, let's have multiple supports, let's have, I don't know, just dumb tanks. Like, people don't play good characters. People play whatever they want to play, is what it is. Shogoth was also amazing, don't be a hater. Shogoth no longer loses stacks on death, Riot, please? Yo, that's good, man. Yo, Super Bronze you? Yo, I wasn't bronze, though. Yo, come fight me. Oh, what? 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 Why did I die? I wasn't paying attention, what happened? Oh, my speed fell. Gosh! Darn it, that's a 10% chance. A 10% chance to drop speed. And there it is, man. I'm still gonna drop my speed. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, man. Yo, Vinx, what's ADC? Attack damage carry? Yeah. The ADC was someone who could generally attack really fast and delete people just by knocking them out so quickly. Like Vayne, for example, just because, you know, she's someone I can remember. she would build an item, I think that was called, like, Modrids, and essentially it would deal a percentage of someone's HP. So say they have, like, 100% of their HP, and then you shoot them with your bow, and then they have 96. Well, actually, I'd have even less than that, because you're dealing damage on top of them just losing a straight percentage because of the item you have. And then also, she had an effect, I think, for, like, every 3 shots, she would deal a percentage of their HP as well. And yeah, like, she could attack so fast that they would just die. It would just be over. Gotta go fast. Always gotta go fast. Unless you get bubble beamed, then you gotta go slow. Feels bad, man. Damage on top of percent current health, yup. Apparently it's a game Vinx doesn't even play, but he'll go on forever about it. I mean, well, yeah, like, I had a lot of fun playing League of Legends. I played that game for, like, let me think. When did I first start playing League? I don't know, like, it was a while ago, man. Like, I played League when, I don't know, like, Kale and Annie were, like, characters everybody was playing. I'm trying to remember, like, the first new character that I can remember. Was it... I don't know. But I played the game when there were very few heroes. Like, the game was recently new. Like, I didn't play it day one or anything like that. I was a little slow to join the craze, because I didn't play, like, Dota or anything like that. My friends nagged me long enough. I eventually started playing. I had a lot of fun. But, you know, like, it's a huge difference, because, like, when you first start playing League of Legends, like, nobody knows how to play the game at, like, those lower levels. So, like, there's a lot of brawling that goes on, there's a lot of dueling, there's a lot of 1v1s, and that, to me, was very fun. But once you got to the higher levels, like, once you hit max level and, ranked? I don't know if ranked was a thing when I first started playing. I don't know. I might be misremembering. But, anyways, once you get to those higher levels of play, like, you don't duel anymore. Like, there aren't, like, 1v1s breaking out all the time and people extending all the time. People don't do that. People understand how to play the game. So when fights break out, it's much more rare. It's something that's, like, really planned out that, you know, okay, we're at the right level, this person's moved this far in the lane, the jungler's set up, he has this debuff or whatever, alright, let's pounce this person, you know, it's well organized. And then when it comes to, like, the team fights, those are just so, like, there's so much time in between them. And yeah, it just takes such a long time, and, like, it's just not fun to me. Like, I do enjoy team fights in and of themselves, but the long periods of time before the team fights is just not enjoyable. Vinx played League back when LeBlanc was viable. Yo, man, it was so much fun. I would just build Meiji Soul Stealers. every single time. Like, what my strat was for playing LeBlanc, I would always play mid. I would get the book first. I think you had to buy the book to get the Meiji Soul Stealers. And the way my runes were, I think they were mostly towards mana regeneration, and I also had experience, just so that I would hit level 6 first. Like, that was imperative to me. I have to hit level 6 first, and I need the mana so that I could poke them and I think I had magic penetration as well. But I wanted to poke them not too low. If I poke them too low, they'll go back to base and heal to full. I don't want them to do that. I want them to be at about a comfortable 75% HP. And then, like, right before they would hit level... Or, yeah, usually I would wait for them to hit level 6. Like, I would hit level... Well, it depended. It depended on the character and whatever. But yeah, I would hit level 6 first. I would recall, buy Soul Sealers. I would teleport back to my place, and then I would just start poking them again. And then usually either they would hit level 6, or right before they hit level 6, I would just, you know, burst them down, and bam, that's my first stack of Soul Sealers. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I would do for the rest of the game, is just go between lanes and kill people. And yeah, I would just be ridiculously fed, and I could, like, there would be 3 people, and I could just WR into them, where she does her teleport that does AE damage, and they just all die. And there's nothing they could do. Like, I just did way too much damage. If they were smart, they would build Banshee Veils, because then I couldn't just delete people. But even then, like, I would buy the Deathfire's Grasp, and if I worked with my team, which I didn't always do, but if I worked with my team, they could pop the Banshee Veils for me, and then again, I could just delete them. So it was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Pretty cool, because it was just like, you know, to see like these giant tanks with all their HP, and like they would have magic resistance, like they would have the magic resistance, but they wouldn't have, like, say, the Banshee Veil. They would see me and they would just run away. And that was just such a good feeling, you know? When people fear your character so much, they're like, no, I'm not even gonna try. Which is the right choice, because I would win the fight. There's nothing they can do. Like, there's no outplaying that. You know, even losing the silence was a minor setback. Never viable outside of top tier play in every league. 2013, nearly every viable mid player in every region play LeBlanc or banned her. Same with Kassadin, got you. Too bad I wasn't good at turning that into victories. If I built Meiji Soul Stealers and got stacks, I won the game. Every time. I don't know what you're talking about. And I wasn't bronze, but okay, whatever, Doomsday. Whatever you gotta do to try to make your ego feel better. You can live in denial, that's okay. Saying what happened? Oh, to the last run? Oh, I got bubble beamed. Yo, Global 100 bits didn't even have the chance to use this. Yo, the rippy bits. Yo, thanks Global, I appreciate it, man. Oh man, I'm going into the Pokemon at 612, feels slow. But yeah, it's a 10% chance that when I get hit by Starmie's Bubble Beam, I'll be at a reduced speed. And if I'm at a reduced speed, I am almost always gonna lose the fight. So it is what it is. Doomsday says, I've said this before, Banks, but I would body your blog 10 out of 10 times. And I've also said this before, Doomsday, it's a team game. Get over yourself. You know, it doesn't matter how good you are. You have to play with a team, and if you can't play with a team, then you're not any good. It's like, I don't know, that stuff is just so funny to me. Like, you'll see kids do that a lot in like a lot of team-based shooters. Like, what's it called? Like Team Fortress 2, Overwatch as well. Where, like, they'll lose really bad, right? Like, they'll lose really bad. And they're like, well, you can't see me in a 1v1. I'd beat you in a 1v1. And it's like, but the reason you lost the game has nothing to do with that. You lost the game because you weren't working with your team. Like, maybe you'd beat me in a 1v1. I don't know about all that, but maybe. But even then, it doesn't even go to prove your point. Like, you can be as good as you want in a 1v1 in a team game. It doesn't matter. Like, that means nothing. I mean, there's certain situations like, yeah, you want to be able to, you know, have a good enough understanding about like how certain characters interact with one another. Like, Diva, for example, should win every fight against, like, a soldier, but that doesn't always happen, and those are situations where 1v1s do typically happen in team-based games. The soldiers will have the high ground, typically, like, say they're playing on defense, and not every character has mobility, where they can just go up to where a soldier is. Diva does. But, so Diva can fly into that soldier and have that 1v1 with him. So that, in that situation, like, yes, you should be able to win that 1v1, the Diva, and it is good to have that experience. But overall, most characters, in most situations, it's more important to know how to play with the team. And let's see, Pyro says Frogger bought Magi's on his Anivia and followed with a bunch of caster tank items and never died. Those were good matches. Yo, man, any game where you can build 20 stacks is an amazing game. Why am I doing that? There we go. Yeah, any game where you build 20 stacks is really cool. Like, they just snowball through the whole game. Just, it feels fun. I mean, it's obviously as fun as it feels for you. It's a very negative experience for the opposing team. Like, this guy is only 2 levels higher than me. I can't touch him, though. Like, there's no choice. Oh, I'm dead. I wasn't really feeling it anyways. It was a bad start. It was no good.